What's up, everybody? We are live in the building. This is the community podcast. Let's talk Steam in the community. This is episode 1, everybody, and we have the co-host, the co-director of this entire operation, the Y Phillip. What's up? So we're trying to see if anybody's gonna trickle in here right away, and plus we got to get this on Steemit. This is basically who this is for. Steemit is got it. Oh, I got to do that too. Harley Claw, she on everybody's. YouTube must be paying her a lot of money. Give us a second here. Give us a second here. We're gonna get this posted up on Steemit real quick before we start. Yeah, man, I've been loving Steemit so far. Actually, pretty dang nice. Let's see, copy. Boom. That posted. All right. On Steemit, so hopefully people start coming in soon. And I'm gonna introduce myself just in case everybody doesn't know. I'm English. It's a little play on words. People always ask, I say, like, why do you say I am English? Why do you say I am English? I say, because when I started my YouTube channel, still over there in Germany. So a lot of the people that were watching my stuff at first were a lot of people from the community in that area of Germany. And so they're like, every time they would come, they'd be like, "You're not German?" You know what I'm saying? So, like, "You're not German at all." So I'd be like, "Nah, I'm English." So kind of just a play on words how that got started, but that's how I get that name. Yo, what's up, Terry? What's up? That ain't bad, man. It's your boy Philly Phil, English. So what are we gonna talk about, man? We're just gonna talk about the community and kind of just talk about how we both got started with Steemit. For everybody that's been following me on Steemit, I got started like mid-May. I think like May 15th. And shout out to Craig Grant for that, because Craig Grant was the one who put me on to Steemit, and I didn't know what it was. Yeah, I didn't know what it was, you know what I mean? And I was in the process of trying to rebuild my channel from an all primary tech review channel to incorporate crypto. And when I did that, my situation from getting out of the army in December until like now, what I'm saying? My channel was like almost dead. I couldn't put any content in. I was busy moving around, trying to deal with all that stuff, trying to figure out where I was going to get my job next, you know what I'm saying? And, it was kind of rough, man. So I was like, YouTube has to take it back, take the back burner, because it just wasn't as important as real life. Oh yeah, man, I was grinding, man. Grinding. Man, it almost went like 3 months where I was like posting like a video every other week. And the main videos that I was doing during that moving time was like just gaming videos, because yeah, the living conditions were pretty bad, man. Until I finally got in my house and I had my son, and it was like all this stuff was just coming down at once, man. And I was just like, damn, man, I need to get motivated again to really get back on YouTube. And so when I started doing that, I was like, you know what, man, I just want to, because the tech community is saturated. is gaming is saturated. It's like so saturated. I'm like, they can come watch my channel, but I'm competing with these other dudes that are huge. Nobody's watching my shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta pay to play. You gotta pay to play, man. And when you're a small guy, you gotta pay for advertising. You gotta do everything you can to get out there. Because like, for instance, like somebody gave me the iPhone 8 right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not even out yet. But even if I got it early, nobody's really gonna even see that unless I pay crazy to promote it. But one of these other dudes can get on there that's big, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like not being first is not even. It doesn't even really help, man. YouTube. I keep saying all the time, YouTube is broken. But when I found Steemit, I was like, let me give it a shot, man. You know what I'm saying? And oh, hold on. Hold on. They're saying they can't hear you. Your mic. Hold on. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear Philip? Yeah, I can't hear you. Dang. We gonna have to run this back. Hold on, dude. I can hear you just fine. I wonder why they can't hear you. Let's see. We're gonna try to fix this real quick. Give me a test. Not picking it up. Hmm. Why is it picking it up? Give us a quick second, guys. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what is it, why it's not picking you up. You have OBS open right now? No. Um, yeah, I got you through my headphones. Audio, desktop. I got my microphone checked. Oh, okay. Force desktop. Where is that? On which one? In settings? For which? This is an OBS? No, I'm just streaming now from it. So let me see. I think sometimes it does make you do that. I'm trying to find it so when I go back. It won't. It'll just skip. It won't start a whole new stream. Okay. Desktop audio device. I got my. You know what? Let me see. Let me try real quick. Let me go ahead and talk.
Hello?
Boom, got it.
Yeah? No way.
Yep.
They can hear me?
I think sometimes it does make you do that. Yeah, they should be able to hear you now. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to run it back.
Run it back. That's good. I feel like that was meant to be.
All right, so we're gonna run this back real quick, guys. I know you heard me, so I'm gonna introduce Y Philip right now, and y'all didn't hear anything he said, so we're gonna go back.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, what's good, everybody? It's Swap Phillip. My name, it's not as cool as I am English. I didn't realize that you couldn't change your name once you made it on Steemit. So I ended with the first two letters of my last name and just my name. But you can call me Philly Phil. It's your boy. I guess I'm a man now. Well, I got to take off the glasses now that we all serious now. But yeah, man, it's been crazy. Experience on Steemit. So I'm English, and I started at the same time, and this man climbed through the ranks like a madman. Like, it's crazy, man. Honestly, you're the reason I started vlogging.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, man, it's crazy. I think I told you about that. Like, so how did you end up becoming so successful? Like, can we get some advice for like the lowly minnows out here?
Man, I'm still a lonely minnow myself, man. That's how I look at it.
Man, don't make me pull up your wallet. I mean, y'all can't see my face right now. But don't make me pull up that wallet.
Well, I mean, in terms of
all of that is earned, dog. That is crazy.
It is all of it is earned, and
man, whenever I need like some inspiration, I kid you not, I go to your wallet and I gotta put my glasses back on. Ooh, I'm not gonna say that. Y'all can see his wallet, and I look at his wallet. I'm like, I'm gonna get there. That's all hard work, baby.
Well, like I was saying, man, like as far as vlogging goes, man, I've been vlogging since around 2015 when I was still in Germany, and who actually inspired me, honestly, at the time was, man, I spent a lot of time doing my tech review videos. But
you have like tanks and shit.
What's that?
Did you review like tanks? What do you mean by like tech? I know it was like army tech, right?
No, just all kinds of tech, electronics, everything, cameras, video. I still do video game reviews. Anything that's anything that's.
You couldn't get your hands on like a bazooka or something.
Nah, I can't do all that.
That's your problem. That was your problem, man.
Can't do all that. But I mean, like I was always somebody that was I build computers. I always do all this stuff that's real tech nerdy and stuff. And I would always watch like Marquez Brownlee, Unbox Therapy, and I was always watching these guys. And I was like, you know what? Some people started saying, dude, you should probably start doing some of your own videos, because a lot of the stuff that they do is not very affordable for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the stuff they do reviews on, let's face it, I mean, it's stuff that you can't really, nobody can just run out there and grab. I can't grab a new iPhone every single time it comes out. I can't grab the new Mac Mini or the new Mac Pro, or, all that stuff that's high dollar, man. You know what I'm saying? So I started out just saying, you know what? Let me grab these new headphones that I'm about to pick up anyway, that I'm going to buy anyway. And I'll start reviewing them. I started doing reviews on like my Logitech cameras and stuff that I use for my live streams and stuff. And that's kind of how I got started, man. And but for the vlogging, I would always watch like UsiTube, Roman Atwood, like a lot of these guys that just did vlogging. And I was like, you know what? They make that shit seem so cool. But in my head, I was just like, I ain't got nothing really entertaining to really show. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you watch their stuff, they're always doing something crazy because they got money. So they can make anything entertaining. Um,
Right.
but that's how kind of how I got started, man. I started just vlogging while I was in Germany, and I kept it going. Started vlogging while I was out of Germany, and I've been vlogging for since then till now, just grinding, man. You
So
know what
you
I mean?
think like just your experience vlogging helped you climb the ranks of Steemit so fast?
Yeah, because I mean, I feel comfortable with it, and
Hmm.
because I've been doing it for so long. It doesn't bother me. When I first started out, I was real camera shy, as far as doing that. Because tech videos, it's all set up, it's all doctored. You know what I'm saying? I can get the shots, shoot B
Hmm.
roll, but vlogging, it's just you and the camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been trying to vlog in public, and I'm like, dog, this is weird.
It is
This
weird.
is
It
so
does
weird.
feel weird at first because people are looking at you like, what the hell are they doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
so it is a little weird, you know what I'm saying, to pick up a camera and just
I-
do what you do. You know what I mean? It's very weird.
Right. I really
So
like what you said about, I'm just gonna pick up this camera I'm about to get anyway and just make a vlog about it.
yeah,
What made me what maybe made me want to vlog was because I was looking at your videos and I'm like, this dude, he's not doing like anything really crazy. He's very down to earth, but he's so successful. And I'm like, dude, I can do that too.
yep.
It's crazy. I mean, I feel like you're a lot more natural with it.
I try to be,
But
man. I try to be because, um, well, like I said, when you're trying to reinvent yourself constantly, when I was trying to do that with tech,
mhm,
you're constantly watching the competition, like seeing what they're doing. What are they adding to their shots? What are they doing that's different that looks cool? And so it was just bugging me that I'm like, man, I have to try to find a way to do what I do differently instead of just trying to
right,
keep up with the Joneses, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
right.
just need to just find something and do it differently, my style. If it ain't as pretty as
It,
theirs, I'm just gonna do it anyway because it's me.
right.
And people
I
started,
think another
was that?
uh, oh, I said it's definitely working. I think a good lesson for that I took from you, like as a minnow, even though we're both minnows, but you're more successful than me. I think that you should monetize whatever you can. If you have this great idea, and this is how I kind of found my niche. I'm always thinking of these like great ideas just to motivate myself. So I started this whole series called Early Morning Thoughts, Mid Afternoon Thoughts, Late Night Rants, just about whatever's on my mind, whatever I'm trying to motivate myself with, and just run with it. So what I do normally is just I'm in deep thought, so I'm about to put it on Steemit and
Put it
create
on.
content.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
what you gotta
always be
do.
thinking, how can I create content?
Yes. And like the number one thing that I like about vlogging is it's very hard to well I say it's very hard, but it's very clear to the audience that watches you um
Hmm.
what type of person you are. In the sense
Oh
that
yeah,
in the sense that the way you talk to the camera, the way you interact, the way you whatever you do, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna see you. And that's what a lot of people had started saying when I started doing my vlogs and they were still watching my tech review videos. They were like, man, you're so, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're so different in your vlogs versus
right,
your tech videos. We like it, but we like the vlogs, man, because we like to see what you do behind the camera. What are you doing when you're not reviewing? You know what I'm saying? It's getting people to see another side of you
right,
than just the tech videos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
what kind of person is he? What does he do in life? You know what I'm saying? Like what is he up to? And
I think.
some people
Oh,
don't
keep going.
understand it. I was gonna say some people don't understand it. Like my wife, she still doesn't get it. She's like, why would anybody even want to even pay attention to you? Like it doesn't even make sense. It's the whole concept of
Did
a
you check
vlogging
your
for her is
views?
crazy. Oh yeah, she sees it, but to her, it just doesn't make sense of why people would want to watch another person.
Good personality, man. Like honestly, so I was just looking at the comment on your video right now. It says the guy was like, "I love your backstory." And I'm like, that's so true. Like your backstory, like people can vibe with it. It's not like, I'm an alien baby dropped from Krypton. I'm Superman. It was just like, yo, I was in the army. I learned how to blog, and now I'm like here, just trying to monetize it. Like it's very relatable. We could tell you're like a good person, and you really know what you're talking about. And it's honestly fun. Like I've caught myself a few times just watching your video game stream. I'm like,
Oh, I love
I,
gaming,
it's
man.
just I could be playing myself. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm chilling right now.
Let me give a big shout out to Terry Gallops, man. He's on YouTube watching right now, and he's been giving a bunch of praise to everybody. He said, I'm never up this
Hey,
late, so I know I was meant to watch you guys tonight. That's what's up, man.
hey, thanks, Derek.
You know,
Yeah.
uh,
How did we meet? Oh wait, were you still giving shout outs?
oh no, I was giving him a shout out. I haven't checked Steemit yet. Oh, how did we
Yo,
meet? Oh, go ahead,
oh, yeah.
go ahead.
Before we get into how we met, can you explain the Steam member supporters? I've been looking at your page. I'm like, what is this?
Okay, so the Steam member supporters is basically the supporters that wanted to go above and beyond, and everybody. I wish they would change that word, followers into supporters, because that's what on Steam that's what they do. Everybody
Right.
that follows you is supporting you. You know what I mean? That's what you're seeing in that, you know, in your dollar amount, how much Steam you gain and whatnot. So to me, supporters is the best term to give somebody that actually is active in what you're doing, interacting in what you do. But for the Steam supporter list, that was just something that because I had got a donation, you know, the first time, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna highlight people that want to go above and beyond, whether that they want to donate Steam or even buy a supporter T-shirt. That was the thing that I came up with. I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, I want some new artwork, and for my videos, I want to be able to to wear somebody's artwork. You know what I'm saying, that they made for me. You know, like fan art.
Right. So is that the one you have right now with the face and skull and the mic?
What's that?
Is that the picture you have right now with like the
Oh,
like
that
cyborg?
no, that was different. That was my original for YouTube. Um,
Uh,
but for the Steam, the shirts that I created, um, they actually messed it up, man. They forgot to put the back print on there, Teespring. So I sent them back, and they're gonna be sending me some new ones. That's why I don't have it on right now. I would have
uh,
done it, but it's the supporter list is just for anybody that went above and beyond and said, hey, you know what, I'm a donate some Steam to this guy, or donate something to this guy, or purchase a T-shirt or a mug or whatever. You know what I'm saying, with the fan art design. You know what I'm saying, the diplomat, the official Steemit diplomat shirt. That's what I came up with. So, because you know, you got Craig Grant. He said he's the ambassador. He's the Steam ambassador. So I was like, you know what? I'm more like a diplomat right now. You know what I mean?
hey,
You know what I'm saying? I'm a diplomat. I'm gonna create this whole dip set, man. A movement of diplomats. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's about, man. And so that's what I just wanted to do. I just wanted to highlight those individuals that went above and beyond, and try to put them on every post. So if people are interested, they can just go boom directly to their channels and help support them as well. So
yeah, I definitely checked out a few of those guys just off jump, and I love what you say about they're not followers, they're supporters, and I want to shout out my biggest supporter on here, Full Measure. This cat has been supporting all of my posts, and it's been helping me out so much. It's been a great experience. I wish you could see my page, but it's
you can go to your
Full Dash Measure. Uh,
go check out Why
yeah,
Phillip right now, people. I'm gonna put you up on the big screen.
oh
Put your
snap.
put your channel up on the big screen. All right,
Yeah.
so there we go. Hey, he's making strides, man. 252 followers. I like to call them
Hey,
supporters. That they need to change that so bad. And he's active, man. 617 posts.
hey man, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Amazing, man.
Uh, yeah. But yeah, let's get into how do we meet? How do we meet?
Man, what video was it? Let's see. There's so many posts.
It was a live video. It was
It
a
was
live one.
was it a live stream? I think it was a
Yeah, it
live.
was live.
It was
I
on
just
Steam
hopped
though,
in.
right? Was it on
No,
Steam?
no.
Or were you on YouTube? Which
Yeah,
one was it though? Can't remember which one it was.
there was like 11 of us in there at that time.
Was it the Bodies and Bullets video game when I was playing
No, no, you were just talking, dude. I remember I went into there, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like I'm English, streaming. Like I
I,
mess with him. Like
I,
he's like the reason I started vlogging. I'm gonna hop in. There's only like 10 people in here, so I hop in, and you're just talking. You're like, yo, I'm about to check out everybody's page,
Oh,
and I
okay,
was
I know
like,
what you're
yo,
talking
check my
about.
page out, dog.
Okay, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, because I kind of wanted to set something up like that too, where, you know, people that just come through and they follow you or whatnot, or because when you start getting a lot of supporters, man, it's hard to catch up on everybody's stuff on that on the feed page. It's just like it
right.
starts to become like flooded.
Dude, I had to kind of stop because when I first got into this, I was just, all right, I got to get my rep up. I got to get followers. So I was doing like, I'm ashamed. I was doing like the follow for follow. I was doing everything I could to get followers. Like somebody followed me, I followed them back. And then my homepage was just full of content that like, I wasn't that interested in it. A lot of people didn't have very quality content and it was just overwhelming. So,
And
I had
that's
to be more selective. I had to be way more
oh
selective.
yeah.
And the people who I'm following are 100%. I have a good friendship with them. Like we support each other, just like you said. We're not followers, we're supporters. And I read everything on my homepage. Like it's it made Steemit a way better experience when you appreciate who you're following. Like it's your page. You
Oh
should
yeah.
follow who you think is quality. Don't just because I see all these people with like 1,000 followers, but then they're following maybe like 1,500 people. All those the people that they're following or who are following them, they won't see their posts. Like it's gonna be so flooded and it's basically like not having any followers. So
That's kind of the thing that I've
small.
been running into now is that I kind of slow down on the followers. Uh, when I first started out, I was like, you know what? If you have good quality content that I good quality content, you know what I'm saying, that I enjoy, then I'll I'll follow you back. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to support people, but like there's so many people that do put out some good content, but that's why I started saying, hey, if you come see one of my posts, just say, drop a link and say, hey, come check this out. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
you come check out this post that I did because there's so many
Right.
that you
There's so
literally
many.
can't
There's so
just,
many people
you
out
can't,
there, and I feel
yeah.
like we all get swept under the rug. But that day I came in and I was like, "Yo, check out my post." You're like, "Oh, okay." Like I definitely
Yeah,
gotta
I
check
did. Yeah.
that out.
I was checking out quite a few people then, and
Yeah.
I kind of went through your page, and I saw that you were really active at the front, and then you had dropped off a little bit, and then you brought it back
Right.
up,
The consistency was a
and
problem. I was like, "Yo, can you give me some advice?" You're like, "Dude, you gotta be consistent.
just
Gotta
be
be consistent."
consistent. Yeah,
So I was
he's
like, "Yeah." So I sent you a whale vote because I was like, "Man, like, basically, like the dude who got me into vlogging, like, gave me advice. It really touched me. I was like, yo, that's so dope. So I sent you a well vote. You didn't quite like know what it was. So in the video, you're like, oh, like I guess that's cool. Like cool, cool.
yeah. I was like,
And
what?
then
I'm still figuring out
yeah,
Steemit, dude. I'm still figuring it out.
I was like, dang, did he not like it? Did he not appreciate it? I was like, oh, he may not believe in well votes. I'm like, dang, I was feeling bad for a minute. But then I commented on the post, like, yeah, man, hopefully we can collab once I get my followers up. You're the reason I got into this, and
I
I
think
think you responded like, man, you can do that now. What are you talking about?
yeah, I told you something to the something to the fact where I said something like, you know, that's irrelevant. Like, you don't need to get up any kind of followers or you don't need to build up any kind of social standing. Some people are like that, and I've learned that in YouTube that some people they won't even they won't even mess with you if you ain't got like a certain amount of stats. You know what I mean? And to me, that's
And
like I don't know, man. Like I don't see it that
that's how
way.
it is on Steemit, man. Like if you don't have a high rep, people won't even look at your posts.
And see, in this
That's
whole
why I think it's so important to get to that like you got to get to like 50, 55. You got to get your followers like at least past like 500 or 600 to like really get a nice standing, a nice backing before you really start flying. I mean, for the normal minnows, I feel because I know I've been caught going through the page and like not clicking on a post because of the rep. Like if it's like a new person, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
he's probably like BSing right now, you know.
it's like I kind of like to see. like when I click on a page, I kind of that's the first thing I look at is consistency. I don't even look at the very first post. I start looking at the date. I start looking at the dates, and I'll start
Oh,
scrolling.
really?
Yeah, I'll start look at the titles. Like, hey, like what are they talking about? Like when I looked on yours, the first thing I did, I was like, oh, okay, what is he talking about? I was like, okay, he's got some life, some lifestyle stuff. You know what I mean? Like philosophical stuff. I like that. So then I just started scrolling down, and that's the first thing I looked at. I was like, how consistent is he? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
hey, he's pretty consistent. I was like, oh, he dropped off a little bit, but now, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just needs to be consistent, and that's it. I mean, that's all you really got to be is you got to be persistent. You got to be consistent, man. You know, when you're doing like blogging or YouTube, you know, it's all
Mhm.
about being regular. You know what I'm saying? Because if for instance, like if they came by and watched you today and they're like, oh, that's pretty nice, that's pretty dope, but they didn't subscribe, they may come back in a couple days,
Mhm.
and if they see you still having more content, man, he's still pumping out content. They might watch
Mhm.
again. They might not subscribe right then and there, but most people like to subscribe when they see regular content. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They want to be able to feel like at any given time they can come check out your channel. They miss a day or two and come back and see content that they missed and that they're to get current again. That's just how some people are. You know what I mean? But
I think that's a big reason why you were so successful. Because I'm looking at your page right now. You have like, I swear you post like 4 times a day.
I try to. During the week is
Yeah,
hard, man. I mean,
I bet.
if I
Yeah.
wasn't working, I'd be putting out a lot of content to see.
Have you ever made videos in like advance and just
Well, usually like sometimes like what I've been doing lately, like when I get off of work or something like that, and I know I want to talk about certain things, I'll record a video like in my car or whatever on my phone,
Mhm.
and then I know I'm not going to be home for a couple of hours or whatever because you got to run around, pick family up, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
do whatever, go to the grocery store. So when I get a chance, I'll just be I'll post, I'll upload the video on YouTube, keep it unlisted. I'm saying title it, do all that stuff, set it up, and then once I get
Mhm.
home and I'm able to sit down and get in front of the computer, and that's when I start putting them on Steemit. I
When's
start,
the good time to post? Because I see you post kind of like an hour increments. That's what it
yeah, I
looks
try
like
to
at
do
least.
that. I try to do that because, you know, like for instance, like this weekend when I had my daughter's birthday party, and we
Which
went,
was dope, by the way.
oh,
SeaWorld.
yeah, we went to SeaWorld. You
That
know,
was a cool post, man. 133. Jeez. Woo.
I think it was at like 180 when I first started, man. I
Oh yeah.
I guess it's starting to
The price fluctuation
price
and the
fluctuations.
reward pool.
Yeah, the reward
It's
pool goes down quick.
I read this pretty cool article about interesting article about why we need to start flagging. Like I guess it's a epidemic really. Like people are going through their comments and just upvoting themselves and it's just draining the reward pool. And I'm just like, oh, does that really happen? I looked at my posts and people are doing it, but
I don't
I'm
know.
not one to flag as a minnow. I feel like that's more the people with more rep and voting power. I think
And,
it's
that,
their responsibility.
and that's for upvoting
Yeah,
your own comments.
yeah. Like apparently
See,
they're just like uh the bigger accounts are just like
see,
giving themselves a few dollars. I've also seen like a few
I
people
forgot about
upvote
that.
and they have like a stream. If you ever heard of streaming, they have a whole bunch of people following them.
Hmm.
So when they upvote even their own comment, a whole bunch of people follow them and upvote them. So it's just abusing the system and draining the reward pool really.
Really,
So I feel it. I think there's going to be like a more automatic flagging uh, method once we move forward. But
that's interesting.
the
Like,
reward pool is getting kind of manhandled right now, or woman handled, however you wanna.
see, like on mine, I'm going through mine now. I never upvoted any of my comments. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I mean it's a good way to generate if you're feeling it.
See, this is what I usually like. Oh, you probably can't. I don't know if you can see it on the live stream, but usually I try to go through and see all these blue dots. I try to go through and always upvote people who make, you know, decent comments, man, like
Yeah,
on my stuff. And that's to try to, give back to people that are taking the time out to, to post on my content. That's what I do. I forgot about upvoting your own comments. I didn't even know you can do that. It's
I
crazy.
know one. Oh, keep going.
Oh, I was gonna say, no, that's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. Also, a good way to build your blog is to actually go out and drop meaningful comments. Like actually read
Oh yeah,
or watch the content and ask a question. Start dialogue. I found
that's the best way.
best way to not only because people sometimes follow you just off of your comments on other people's posts, and if they like what you're saying, they might click your page and check you out. It's a great way to market yourself without having the free stuff, and you're adding value to the
You're adding
community.
value to the community. I always tell people, don't be selfish.
Don't be selfish. You're
Not
not
being,
even losing your own
you're not
money. You're not
losing
losing anything
anything.
by sharing the wealth. It's crazy, but
Like,
still, people are selfish. I feel like upvoting your own comment. I feel like that's selfish. Like at some point, if you want to upvote, the only point that you should upvote your comment is if you want the author to see your comment first, because when you upvote it, it goes up the list. Now, if you're giving yourself a few dollars, like that's excessive. It's just too much.
and
Like
see, I
don't be
didn't even know.
selfish.
See, I didn't even think
That's
about that.
part of the reward pool that should go to other authors, who are posting quality content.
And that's what I do. I upvote people who comment on my stuff, man. I didn't even know really you can upvote your. Always saw that tab there, and I never knew what the heck. I was like, why is it showing me my own
Because you're a
comments?
good
That doesn't make any
person. Don't
sense.
don't don't get evil on me. I always say English is Batman, and I'm like Robin. I actually I typed that like, dude, let me just be your Robin, man. Like, take me under your wing. I was telling English though, like, watch out before we started the podcast. Like, dude, Robin turns into a killer, man. Nightwing,
Nightwing can
man.
go hard, man.
Watch out! Right when I catch up, I'm like, English, man. I'm right there.
Let's see. Terry said you get 2% interest back, or you on what you did at that point. Gary Banfield was also telling everyone to do it.
To do what?
I guess he said I remember that he. Oh, okay. I guess he was talking about the comment thing. I think I did see a video where Jerry was telling people to stop upvoting for themselves
Uh,
because it was killing the rewards pool or whatever.
it's
Um,
crazy.
but that
Banfield's like that.
that's what I have noticed lately though is that I'll get a post. Like for instance, that thing it started off at like $180, and then
Right.
it's gone down to like what is it, like 133 or something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like almost a quarter.
But I just noticed
Actually,
that.
not almost a quarter. My math is bad.
So I noticed stuff is starting to
Wait,
go down, man. So I wonder what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like why
right,
it's doing that.
right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even really worry about it for the simple fact that it's like I haven't put any money into Steam yet, and
That's crazy
it
to me. You're
just
awesome for
it,
that.
it just started off as a like I want to I want to challenge myself and see
Right.
what I can generate based on just my own content. Like I don't want to buy anything yet.
Hmm.
Um, and I just want to keep it going. And so now every time I think about buying Steam, it's just like, dang, it's so hard. It's like, okay, like I was about to buy some Steam like yesterday when it was like 99 cents.
Oh, I did.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? And I was like,
Boom, I
damn.
did.
I was like, man, I'm about to buy some. But then I was like, all right, it's gonna get me spend this amount. It'll get me about 300. I think it was like 380 something Steam. And I was like, how long will it take me to generate 300 Steam?
Right.
And so then I'm
Right.
just
I
like,
feel it.
damn, like I don't want to spend that money when I can generate that Steam in like maybe a couple days or something. Like I don't, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like I'm just keeping it going, man. And
Yeah.
I'm sure at some point I'll buy some Steam, but I just really enjoy earning it, and I
Yeah.
just enjoy the
Well,
community, man. The community is just amazing. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. Like you're one of the few who I think you probably shouldn't buy Steam. Like I think you're straight how it is
I,
because you're gonna generate it in like more than a week, like less than a week, I would imagine.
I,
But
I would hope to. I hope to.
yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean?
I mean, I'm looking at sorry, I was looking at my mom came in trying to grab some chips, but I was looking at what was I looking at? Oh yeah, so what I was trying to say is I bought it because uh I taught myself how to day trade off of YouTube, and I made quite a bit just learning how and just actually executing it. And I bought some because I was looking at the chart. You can see my page, I can bring it up, but like I was looking at the chart, I saw like, yo, this this is looking like a bear trap. I feel like a lot of these whales are just manipulating the price. And I was watching this video, the chart guys, shout out to the chart guys. They taught me how to day trade. I bought one of their courses, so helpful. And I was watching their video on YouTube, and they're like, yeah, like we were trading today. We saw a bot was buying um, a certain amount of F every 30 minutes. And then he was like, whoa, this is crazy. And he didn't see the price going. The prices kept going down. And then he realized another bot was selling at the same interval. So the whales were creating fake volume. And once I heard that, I'm
Wow.
like, this price is going back up. Like I know August 1st is the big day for the fork. We don't know if it's gonna be a hard or soft, but I'm like, the price is getting manipulated. So, I took that risk, and I made I think I sold about like 130. So I made 30 cents on however much I got. So it was definitely good. And I use that to it's like compound interest in my head. Like I'm just trying to build it.
Oh
Like right
yeah.
now I feel like I could be a dolphin right now, but it's like, man, I'm like, yeah, I want to earn my way. I want to have different revenues. Like I started mining. My buddy and I bought a miner. We built it, and it has 5 GPUs right now, and
Dang.
have uh, we've been averaging, I think, 75 hash. You can check out on my page.
Uh,
The It's a crypto world, bounce back, creating passive income while mining. You can check the video. You can see all my hash rates, and we're gonna be the top miner on Ethermine. So we're about
what?
to buy another GPU. So we've been making. So I think right now, if you mine Monero, we're gonna make about 68 a week. Right now, we're making about
Dang.
uh 40 something a week. Yeah, it's big. It's big time. So I'm finally making some passive income. I saw you were mining Burst. I was trying to get into that, but
Man,
my
don't
my,
do it.
my old Mac could not handle
Please
that.
don't do it, man. That made me want to throw something out the window.
You bought memory for that, didn't you?
Yeah, I just only bought one to test it out to make sure I can get it working before went out and bought a whole bunch of them. But I'm just like,
Right.
man, this is
Man,
for
you
the.
need to get on this mining tip. I'm telling you.
I was like, this is for the birds, man. This dang burst, man. It's so frustrating. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It was easier setting up GPU mining with like Sia Coin and everything else. That had that stuff running in like 5 minutes, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh
But
yeah, we were mining Sia or Sia, whatever it's called. We had 6,000. Was it mega hash?
mhm.
It was crazy, dude.
Dang,
Yeah.
dang.
So I
But
might, you know what? I might have to buy some Steam with my daily my daily return.
I tell you, Terry said, he said I was gonna start mining burst. I mean, you can, man, but like, I think that burst wallet that they have, I think the developers just like seems like they just got up and walked away, and
Oh,
it's
well.
so buggy, man. Like, I spent like almost 30 minutes just trying to log into my online wallet, man, just to even really get started. Like, it's so annoying, man. I just got tired of it.
I couldn't even figure out how to download it for real.
I was like, I'm done with this thing. But I don't know, guys. You got any more input? This is the first episode, and we wanted to really concentrate on like Steemit and stuff like that. And I think we got the message across, man. I think
That's what the topic's in.
I want people to be looking out for us. We're gonna get a scheduled date that we can come that you can expect us. You know what I'm saying, to be dropping a podcast, every week and stuff. Might have to even do it a couple times a week. We just
Hey
got to
man,
try
I'm
to
free.
figure it out. He's young and free. You know what I'm saying? And I got the family and kids and stuff. So, you know, I
But
gotta. I'm constantly trying to find free time, man. You know, we were supposed to do this like last week. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I'm just like, man. Every
Hey,
time I
man,
wanted to do
I'm
it,
happy we're finally doing it. It's definitely been a great experience so far.
yeah, we
Thumbs up.
just gotta do it. But we hope to bring this to you guys on a regular basis.
Yes, sir.
We're not gonna just talk about cryptocurrency. I mean, it's open. That's why it's called the community. We're gonna talk about any and everything that we feel that's important at the
Right.
time. So hopefully you guys get involved. And I think didn't you say you wanted to do some giveaways and stuff like that?
Yeah, man. So what we're gonna do is we are going. If you go to my page, I'll type it up. I think how does five sound? So $5 Steam. I think that's a good starter now.
That'd be good.
So, yeah, man. So I guess the to enter, just upvote, um, re-steam. You don't have to follow unless you like the content. I don't like when people make you follow, but yeah, follow if you like the content. So you just upvote, re-steam. We're just trying to get the message out, and we will pick a lucky winner from that pool. Actually, upvote, re-steam, and give us your best idea for the next podcast. How do you like that, English?
That'd be dope. Let me give a shout out
Yeah.
real quick to Terry Gallups. He said he's about to roll out. He said you guys did a great job. I think timing is key. Right around when people get off work. I'm a stay-at-home dad. You guys have a great evening, and thank you both. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming through and supporting us. Hopefully, you like both of our content. You follow us and spread the word because that's how things like this catch on fire, man. Word of mouth.
Appreciate that, Terry.
And make sure, Terry, you go and enter that giveaway. Enter that giveaway.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty dope, man. It allows the public to kind of get in and give us some input on what they want to hear us talk about and stuff too, like that. It's always good.
Right. Do you think I should put in the follow? I do need to get my followers up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they like the content, follow. Always follow. Hit that follow button. 3 easy
Hey,
steps: follow, reply, re-steam.
there you
Easy,
go.
easy money.
Easy, baby. Easy. So that 5 SPD. It might go up depending on how much it makes.
Oh yeah, I
For
mean,
us, we're not selfish, man.
I'm not
It's your
selfish. You know what I'm saying? I look at this like, hey, I'm just giving back. You know what I'm saying? I didn't buy any of this. So, I have no problem giving it back. You know what I mean?
right.
I'm not going to give it all back.
Hey, you got a family.
You know what I mean?
Uh,
But I don't mind giving it back. I'm not selfish at all, man. And try to,
hey,
and
that's
we're
how
trying to
that's
build
how
a
you win,
following,
man.
man. Try to build a
You got to
following.
you got to pay it forward.
You got to pay it forward and you got to build a following. So, trying to do it the best way we can. And like I said, hopefully you guys understand and love it. You know what I'm saying? Because trying to do
Yes,
something
sir.
good for the community, man. But we're going to leave it at that. Thank you guys for coming through the stream. I really appreciate it. Everybody on Steemit. If you didn't catch it live, if you're not catching it live right now, or if you just jumped in and you're like, damn, they're already about to get off. You know what I'm saying? The videos
Yeah.
will be up for you to view after it's done. So don't worry. But, leave your comments, your questions, your concerns, your opinions. If you have any suggestions, like we were talking about, that you want to hear us talk about certain things, certain crypto, certain whatever it is you want to hear our thoughts about, drop that in the comment section, man.
Yes,
It's a
sir.
lot.
Anything about Steemit, we will talk about. We have the community.
It's
Let's
all
go.
this community, man. We have a big community here. You just got to reach them.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Well, I'm out. We are out. Thank you for coming through, man. And you appreciate it, Philip. I'm
Hey.
gonna start calling you Black Philip. Black
You know,
Philip.
they call me the Thug Carlton Banks.
Thanks for helping and getting together with me to create this, man, because
Hey,
it
man,
really
anytime,
was
better.
a solid team effort. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We
sir.
had an idea and we just came through, we brainstormed, said, what do we want to do? How do we want to do it? So we're going to make it happen.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Appreciate you,
guys.
English.
No problem, man. We will catch you next time on the community.
Peace.
Peace.